Also, we run out of reserves in about 4 weeks. You know, there are reserves all over the world, and we would really run out, and there'll be a time when you wouldn't be able to get it. And you want to see Bedlam?
I've been telling you folks, for weeks now, the Strait of Hormuz is closed again. You know what's coming, right? Yep, just like I've been warning you folks, we're going to have some distribution issue because of the lack of fuel. Now, I won't say the names, I'm not trying to get my video flagged, but the one who's in charge, just let's say that, came out saying the U.S. only has 4 weeks of petroleum left. Well, I don't think that's the case because, listen up, the refineries refine 21 million barrels per day. There's little over 200 million barrels left. That is a little over 10 days. So basically, there's only 2 weeks left of fuel. This is going to cause some serious disturbances in transportation issue. 70 to 80% of the food that we consume are delivered by trucks. Yes. So when you have a problem with petrol, you're not going to have the availability of these trucks. It's a no-brainer. Now, I foresee I foresee people going out of business. People with smaller grocery stores and stuff like that, especially restaurants. You guys are going to suffer from this, all right? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm just, as I see it, I call it. I'm not an alarmist. Sorry, I'm not an alarmist. I'm not trying to spread fear. I'm a pragmatic realist. This is something I've actually been telling people since February. I've been begging people, please, stock up on food. Stock up on the necessities. You need pasta. You're going to need stuff like coffee, because coffee is going to get extremely expensive. Rice, it doesn't spoil. Canned vegetable, canned food, powdered milk, water. Obviously, you're going to need water, drinkable water. At least, I would say 3 gallons per person that's in the house. I would, stock up on water, drinking water. That is the first thing I would want to put aside. Canned meat and stuff like that. But seeing what happened now to the Strait of Hormuz, seeing that is actually closed again, I think this is now the final straw. I don't see any more negotiation coming from this, and the impact that's about to hit, it's going to be crazy. And this is what people don't get. I share this information online, especially on Facebooks and other platforms. And you guys, really, if you're not on my Facebook page or Instagram, you guys need to go follow my page. Username is MixmasterXL, spelled just like it pronounced, MixMasterXL. Especially on Instagram, go follow my page, and also Thread. The refineries, I've done my research on them. The refineries are actually owned by countries that's outside the U.S. And when I share this information, especially with people that's living within the U.S., they want to say, oh, nothing to worry about. We have the most oil. We have a large distribution of oil. We don't have to worry too much. I'm not bothered by what you're saying. Well, you should be. The refineries in the U.S. doesn't refine Texas crude oil or any form of oil that's in the U.S. The oil in the U.S., the only thing they use it for is to export for trades. It's always leaving the country. It's never been refined here. And this is what people are missing, due to the fact that the refineries are basically owned by countries outside the U.S. For example, BP, British Petroleum, is one of the biggest oil refinery in the U.S. When it was first started, it was Iranian, Anglo-Persian Oil Company. First started in 1909, and it was located in Iran. Yes, it was. It turned to BP in 83. So People don't know these history. Part of the reason why I turned to BP is when they actually got kicked out of Iran back, I think, in the 70s. And then they transformed the company and turned it into BP, British Petroleum. That's a huge refinery company in the US. It's not from the US. Another one, I think it's called Aramco, Arab American Oil Company. Arab American Oil is basically owned by the Saudi. The US does have shares in it. My point of bringing up these oil refineries, these big ones, is to let people know they're set up to refine Brent crude oil, which is the oil coming from the Middle East. It's not even set up to refine the oil coming from Venezuela. No, it's not. The only way they could use this oil, the US could use the oil coming from Venezuela, it's in trade. Exports, get the oil and export it somewhere else to be refined. It cannot be refined here in the US because the refineries are only set up for Brent crude oil. That is the oil coming from the Middle East. There's no way around it. But the average person don't know this. They really don't. So what I'm saying is just going basically straight over their head. They don't see the seriousness of the situation. Literally everything that we touch is consumed by oil. This microphone got petroleum in it because there's plastics, the covering, plastics. They need petroleum for that, oil. Your prescription, everything. The food, the processing food you eat, they take a gas from that, from the petroleum and put it inside the processed food so it doesn't spoil. Even the plastic packages they put around these processing food is made from oil. So if you really realize how much oil, petroleum impact our life, and when it becomes a problem to get your hands on it, there's going to be a serious crisis. The problem already started, but people are not seeing it. Everything that's happening right now, it's all, you guys have been distracted. As I said, I don't want this video to be flagged, so I don't want to go too much into that. That's not the whole point why I'm doing the video. I'm just doing the video to make you guys aware of this how urgent this situation is and how serious it is. And I'm encouraging people. By next month, everything I'm saying is going to be unfolding. The price of gas is just going to go through the roof. The price of diesel is going to go through the roof. Food, you're going to notice a sharp increase in prices of food. And not only that, July, by August, September, you're going to see business closing because of the fact that the trucks can no longer take the product to that particular business because of the lack of petroleum, the lack and also the price of it. And by other business closing from this, it's just going to take away from other people having jobs. It's a domino effect. So by September, everything is just going to be chaotic. And I've been urging people for quite a while now. I've been preparing them. I want you folks to get ready. I told you from day one, from February, I've been warning you guys. Letting you know this was coming. We're smack in the middle of it. Actually, we're beyond the middle of it right now. And literally, everything I've been telling you, begging you to do, urging you to do, it's literally unfolding. But you still haven't seen the seriousness of it as yet. Wait until the oil reserve is completely dry within 2 to 3 weeks here in the US, because it's getting there. And it's not if, it's a matter of when. California will be the first state running out of fuel. And when that happens, do not, if you're in Cali, don't go out late at night or without a group of people. I wouldn't want to buy grocery alone because people are going to be stealing food from people, robbing people. I know it's already happening there, but it's just going to go through the roof when this crisis kick in. Because guys, I'm telling you, it's not if. It's the crisis already started. It's just going to get worse and even more worse as the fuel keep going down.